Good morning again. It's Bill McCarthy from the Southwest Indian Foundation. Hope you're well wherever you are. There's an old Franciscan prayer by Saint Francis that the gist of it is that it is better to give than it is to receive. I have a favorite kind of story that I experienced here years ago in our work. We had a group of high school students that came out to reservation area to do some volunteer work, and they were part of a civil air patrol. And so there were adults that were supervising them, and their project this particular time was to build a handicap ramp out into a remote area on the reservation. They were really good-hearted young people, but they were also kind of had some rough edges, and they were from tough neighborhoods and were very poor themselves and had little means. So each day we would go out to the job site, and they were working on building the ramp, and everything was working out very well. Well, there was a little girl that was a part of the family that they were working on her home, and she was probably 3 or 4 years old, just very cute, sweet little Navajo girl, and she really didn't have any toys to play with, and she would actually play in the dirt and in the area outside of their hogan, and she actually had an old broken down tricycle, and she tried to push this tricycle along. It was the spokes were broken and the axle was broken, and she would push and drag this tricycle around, kind of simulating if she had been able to ride the tricycle. The young people were remarking about this, and they had a little bit of spending money and dollars and quarters and this type of thing. Well, and unbeknownst to us, the last day, the Friday that they came out, in the pickup truck, they pulled out a brand new sparkling tricycle for this little girl. And you just cannot imagine the joy and the happiness on everybody's face when they presented the tricycle to this little girl. And that just really touched my heart, as far as they gave from their want. I mean, for many of us to go and buy a tricycle wouldn't be that much of a hardship, but for them, they gave from their spending money and from the money that they had taken just to get along all the way through that week during their stay here in the Southwest. It is truly a gift to give, and it is in giving that we receive. So of course we want your support, financial support, and if there's any interest, we do at times take volunteers, especially during the summer months, in building houses for homeless families. So you could definitely do worse than being a part of the Southwest Indian Foundation family. And with that, like, subscribe, and comment, and once again, please always walk in beauty.